The whole vast world is yourself pushed out. All that you behold, though it appears without, it is within, in your own wonderful human imagination, of which this world of mortality is but a shadow.
Hi, my name is Jessie and welcome to Manifest Workshop. Are you on a journey to manifest your twin flame or bring a specific person back into your life, yet you find yourself feeling stuck with no progress in sight? Perhaps you're in the early stages of exploring the law of assumption, or you've been scouring various resources and videos in search of guidance on manifesting your ex back. Then you stumble upon advice that introduces the intriguing concept of everyone is you pushed out. This concept might initially leave you wondering, what does that even mean? I can completely empathize because I, too, struggled to fully grasp this concept initially. Join me in this video as I share Neville Goddard's teachings, Everyone is You Pushed Out, and how this idea relates to manifesting your specific person. Once you truly comprehend it, it has the power to reshape your entire reality. So, are you ready to rewrite your story? Let's get into it. Okay, so what does everyone you pushed out actually mean? Everyone is you pushed out is a profound idea that delves into the beautiful connection between your inner world and the reality you experience on the outside. Simply put, your external world is like a mirror reflecting your internal state of consciousness. What you see as your reality is crafted by the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions you hold close. Therefore, every person you interact with is actually an aspect of yourself. More specifically, everyone you know is acting out a role you've assigned them based on your assumptions and beliefs. Here's where it gets interesting. People and situations in your life act like mirrors, showing you back the assumptions and beliefs you have about them. If you think someone is kind and supportive, they often respond with kindness and support when interacting with you. On the flip side, if you carry negative assumptions, you might inadvertently draw out negative behaviors from them. Let me share an example with you. In my own journey, my specific person and I were facing a challenge. Our situation was intricate, and it felt like we were caught in what some might call a situationship. At the time, I was pressuring him to be in a relationship when the timing just wasn't right, and I became extra needy and pushy. My energy, my state of being at the time was driven by a sense of lack and fear that he might never commit. I was feeling hopeless and could not understand why he wouldn't commit to me when I felt we had such a deep connection. So, what happened next? He mirrored back that same energy by not committing to me. I was scaring him away with my neediness and pressure of wanting so bad to be in a relationship with him. It took me a while to grasp this, but after diving into Neville Goddard's wisdom and the concept of everyone is you pushed out, it hit me like a bolt of clarity. I finally understood why my specific person wasn't committing to me. It was because I wasn't fully committing to myself. And this struggle with commitment wasn't just about relationships. It was a theme that had played out in every aspect of my life. My old story, my old belief system had me convinced that I had ADHD, which in my mind meant I couldn't follow through on any task. I believed I was indecisive, making it nearly impossible to stick to any decision. I was that person that had a million ideas but couldn't for the life of me stick to just one idea. I was the jack of all trades. I got bored easily and moved on to the next one idea, which left me with a pile of unfinished projects. This was my internal map. This was my self-limiting belief at the time. And guess what? It played out in my external world. It played out in my 3D reality, including my situationship with my specific person. Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Neville Goddard. Here's the part where I had to do some soul searching and ask myself these crucial questions. How could I expect my specific person to commit to me if I couldn't commit to myself? How could I anticipate my specific person to love me if I couldn't love myself? How could I hope for my specific person to be a part of my life if I wasn't even showing up for myself? I embarked on some deep self-reflection, and the truth hit hard. I wasn't loving myself as I should, so I was seeking love from another person. I wasn't committing to myself at the time, so I was yearning for commitment from someone else. And I wasn't truly showing up for myself, expecting my specific person to fill that role instead. I realized I was seeking external validation rather than turning inward for the answers, and that's why my specific person was acting out this role of not committing to me based on my own assumptions and beliefs. So, are you starting to understand now how everyone is you pushed out? You must remember, the law of assumption is a principle that states that one's belief or assumption about something will manifest as reality. It is based on the idea that the mind has the power to create reality and that one's thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions shape their reality. According to the law of assumption, when one assumes or believes something to be true, their mind will act as if it is true and will manifest that reality. Now, here's the exciting part. Your beliefs and expectations have the power to shape how others behave. When you firmly believe in something, your thoughts and expectations can nudge people to align with your beliefs, making your reality a reflection of your assumptions. Your beliefs have that ability to influence the world around you. Once I had that aha moment, I realized it was time for some serious self-exploration. I dedicated an entire 6 months to focus on my self-concept, diving deep into my beliefs, attitudes, and values. I also took a close look at my personal experiences and the childhood traumas that might have shaped my beliefs. It was a journey to understand the roots of my low self-esteem and what I needed to become a person with high self-esteem. I recognized that people with high self-esteem generally have a positive self-image and confidence in their abilities, while those with low self-esteem often grapple with feelings of inadequacy. It became clear that I needed to figure out how to boost my self-esteem. During a break from my specific person when we were in no contact, I decided to take this transformation seriously. I made a pact with myself not to contact my specific person for a solid 6 months. I committed to stop obsessing over him and quit the endless cycle of checking his social media. My new commitment was to prioritize my self-care, and I vowed to follow through on every promise I made to myself. So here's what I did. I made a promise to myself to love and prioritize me. I bid farewell to my old narrative, the one that had me convinced I had ADHD and was chronically indecisive. I let go, I released that old, outdated story and embraced a new belief. My new belief. I am a committed, decisive individual. I follow through with everything I say I'm going to do. I am focused, I am determined, and I take inspired action every single day. So that's what I did. Every single day, I practiced embodying this new version of myself. I ensured that I followed through on my tasks and commitments. As a result, my energy underwent a transformation. I was no longer driven by neediness or anxiety. Instead, I began to exude confidence and appreciation for the simple joys in my life. I began to operate from love and gratitude. In just 2 months, my specific person who lived in a different country could sense the shift in my energy, and he reached out to me. His message was a game changer, and here's what he wrote. Sorry, struggled the last week to not contact you pretty badly, to a sickening level, especially with your birthday yesterday. And that, my dear friend, is everyone you pushed out in action. He mirrored my energy, and now he's a permanent and committed part of my life. Also, before I forget, if you're eager to learn more and discover the exact steps I took on this incredible journey, then make sure to join my private Facebook group where we dive deep into the world of law of assumption and how to manifest your specific person. Alright, so is it possible to change your reality by changing your assumptions about others? Yes, because everyone is you pushed out. I hope you're catching on to this incredible concept. So now that we know that our entire world, our personal life, is the projection of one's consciousness onto the screen of space, what we believe becomes our truth. We know other people are real, and so they are. We know that there are many people, and so there is. So, when Neville Goddard introduces the idea of everyone is you pushed out, it's like uncovering a hidden gem. I have come to find that this means that every single person you meet is simply reflecting what you believe about yourself back to you. There is no one to change but yourself. If you can remove doubt within yourself, nobody else but you, then your doubt will naturally leave your experience. You must remember, everyone around you is a messenger. They are telling you what you are doing with yourself. They are not evil. Their impact on you is solely what you assign to them. Whether you're in the process of manifesting a special person or nurturing a healthier relationship with a loved one, keep this in mind. The people in your life act like a mirror, reflecting the image you hold of yourself. It all starts from within, and when you change your self-perception, your interactions with others will mirror that transformation. Begin by focusing on enhancing your self-concept. Take a moment to evaluate your current self-perception. Identify the areas where you shine and those where you'd like to grow. Be open and honest with yourself, jotting down your initial thoughts. As you lift your self-concept and prioritize self-love and high self-esteem, your energy will naturally shift. You'll become a magnetic force, drawing your specific person in, leaving them head over heels for you. If you want to learn more about how to work on self-love and self-concept, then I really recommend checking out this video I made. I'll take you on a journey and go over why having a strong self-concept is crucial to creating the life that you want. We'll explore ways to shed that clingy, fear-driven anxiety and equip you with the essential tools for practicing self-love. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.